Everywhere you turn, you hear that we are headed for a depression. The stock market's tickers are all red, and you keep hearing about trade wars. You are tired of constantly hearing bad news and just want your money to go further. You want to get better with your money in 2025. It all starts with what you do on payday. Have watched our video on how to build a budget? This will solve your payday question, and you will have time to learn more about other investment strategies you could be using to achieve your goals faster. If you want a quick summary, here is what you need to do to get wealthy. Have a plan in place before you need a plan. This helps you execute when decision-making is needed, rather than panicking because you did not plan. Financial planning is the practice of putting together a plan for your future, based on anticipated costs and potential issues that may arise. The process involves evaluating your current financial situation, identifying your goals, and then developing relevant strategies to counter the risk. You may be asking yourself, what do they mean by goals? These are things you want to do, such as pay off a large credit card debt, take a vacation, purchase a home, or grow your wealth. Whichever situation you want to achieve, you need to financially plan for it. Recent studies show that the average American cannot cover an emergency more than $400. This is not unreal. I know you are smarter than the average American because you are here on Smart Money Tips working on improving your financial situation. Take advantage of employer-matched, tax-sheltered retirement vehicles. These tax shelters allow you to grow money in an account like a 401k tax-free until when you retire and start taking money from them. And the best part is that while you are saving for retirement, your employer is contributing money into your account also. Free money. Review all your employment documentation to know when you are fully vested before you leave your employer. This means that when you were being hired, your welcome package, yes, those books you were handed that most of us do not read. They have information about how long you need to stay with your employer so that when you leave, all the money they invested towards your retirement come with you. If you cannot find the welcome package, then reach out to your human resource help and ask them about the duration you need to be with the employer to be fully vested. Paying off high-interest debts is one of the smartest financial moves you can make to secure your financial future. High-interest debts, like credit card debts, can become overwhelming if not paid on time as promised, making the debt balloon into exuberant amounts. Interest compounds over time, causing the debt to balloon and become an even heavier burden on your finances. That's why focusing on the debt with the highest interest rate first is a smart strategy. By targeting the costliest debt, you're effectively minimizing the overall amount of interest you'll pay in the long run. The key to tackling high-interest debt is to pay more than just the minimum payment. Minimum payments may feel manageable in the short term, but they leave the principal, the original amount you borrowed, largely untouched. With the principal remaining high, the next billing cycle will accrue interest on that same large balance, creating a vicious cycle of growing debt. By paying more than the minimum, you're reducing the principal faster. As a result, the amount of interest calculated on the next bill will be lower, allowing you to chip away at the debt more effectively. Over time, this approach accelerates your journey to becoming debt-free. This process requires dedication and discipline. Finances can be a tough area to navigate, especially when faced with competing priorities, but maintaining a clear focus on your goal is essential. Employing financial strategies like this not only helps you regain control, but also builds confidence in your ability to manage your money. Remember, high-interest debt is a formidable adversary, but with persistence and the right approach, you can overcome it and create a more stable financial foundation. Stay committed, and every step you take brings you closer to achieving your goal. Invest, invest, invest. Stop trying to save. The world we live in constantly changes, and so does the value of money. Saving alone might feel like a secure strategy, but it could actually work against you in the long run. Why? Because inflation, the invisible force we all contend with, gradually eats away at the purchasing power of your hard-earned dollars. Purchasing power is simply how much you can buy with a set amount of money. Think back to your childhood. A gallon of gas, for instance, might have cost less than $1.10. Fast forward to today, and even at $3.15 per gallon, it feels like you're getting a steal. This dramatic change is the work of inflation, which drives up prices over time and erodes the value of money. In other words, the same dollar buys less and less with each passing year. This is why inflation is considered a sneaky adversary. It slowly chips away at what your savings can afford you. To combat this, you need to rethink your strategy. Saving alone isn't enough. If you park your money in a low-interest savings account, the returns might be less than the inflation rate, leaving you with less real value over time. Instead, the key is to invest your money. Investing allows you to grow your wealth at a rate that outpaces inflation, ensuring your purchasing power doesn't just keep up, but ideally improves. By investing in assets like stocks, real estate, or index funds, you allow your money to work for you. These investments have the potential to grow at rates significantly higher than inflation. Over time, this means you can purchase more of what you want with less money. The goal here isn't just to protect your money, but it's to make it grow. It's about setting yourself up for a future where you can enjoy more financial freedom, flexibility, and opportunities. The power of compounding returns, smart investment choices, and disciplined planning can transform your financial landscape. Inflation may not be our friend, but a sound investment strategy can be your best ally. Instead of letting your purchasing power dwindle away, take control and let your investments work for you. Your future self will thank you. The entire process would be automated so that we do not think about it. We should periodically revisit our plan and see if we are attaining our goals with a financial advisor so that we know when you pivot when the plan is not working. Check out our other videos to learn more about how to become financially free.